beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're first time, welcome. This is Coco. I'm half Korean, half Japanese. Coco Miko. Actually, I'm Miko means gatekeeper, priestess in Japan. And I call myself Miko used to be, and now I call myself witch because witch and Miko are almost the same. We are gatekeepers. Anyway, welcome. Today what I want to do is I wanted to do a giveaway for 300 subscribers. I reached 300, yes. And if you are long-time followers, you probably were also here for the 200 subscribers giveaway too, but I hope you will enjoy it. And then drawing going to be next week, so you have week to enter, okay? And I just wanted to, today's video is gonna be hashtag 10 decks, 10 of my subscribers. That's gonna be hashtag, and that's gonna be how the video is gonna go. So I hope you will enjoy. Please bring your beverage. Of course I have a coffee because this is coffee with Coco, right? So I have a coffee. Please bring your coffee. I want you to hang out with me and enjoy this video. So this is just the 10 subscribers, and I choose 10 decks for it. And I have one deck, the special mention for 2 people. So that's how I wanted to do that. I'm thinking I'm gonna just do the special mention for this community first. So special mention for the subscribers is Miss Kulala's my mystical musing, and also Amethyst Ascension Tarot. So I will put everybody's information in description box for that. So if you are not following them, please check their channel out. And then what I choose for them was I choose Soft Fema Tarot because they are definitely as sisters. Sisters in so many ways. Yeah, my crush. Anyway, so I choose this deck for Miss Kulala's Mystical Musing and Amethyst Ascension Tarot, because this is definitely like a Witch Sisters deck. And this is, if you know me, this is one of my absolute favorite. It's almost more like one of my, I call it one of my soul deck actually. In one point I couldn't even put this down. Same time I was using the Void Tarot. Look at this. So yeah, I absolutely love this deck. And those 2 wonderful women, Miss Kulala's Mystical Musing and Amethyst Ascension, they are so amazing. Miss Kulala's, she also does like a poem reading. They sometimes comes to the lives. Those 2, do live together or videos together. But more so, Miss Kulala's channel, she show you how to read the poem, hand poem, and all that, and it's so much information. And more also, she talks about aliens, UFO, that I love, because that's how I grew up with. I believe in those entities since I born. So yeah, so and I also comment on her channel. But what it was when I was 5 years old, I saw little gray in where my grandma used to live. It's like middle of nowhere, this just mountain. That place I used to live, they had rumors that we believed that there is a UFO airport that hidden inside the mountain, like mountain's gonna open up, something like that. So it's like we were believing that, and that's why like when I go to her channel, everything she upload is so interesting for me, and I love her channel. Also, Amethyst Ascension Tarot, she share her knowledge. She also creates lots of decks. I don't own her decks, unfortunately. You know why? Because I can't come up with a lot of money each month, and make playing cards, they charge really expensive shipping for me. Last time it was like $40, and that for me I can use to buy one deck. I know it's so bad. I should have supported those people, but sometimes money can't be money can be sometimes issue. So unfortunately I'm not owning any of her decks, but I have her planner. You probably see it every week. So this is created by her, Amethyst Ascension Tarot. So isn't it amazing? Who can create something like this? It's absolutely amazing. And then I actually decorated personally, and yeah, so this was created by Amethyst Ascension Rachel. So yeah, those two are very great people in this community, and I appreciate them so much. Yeah, so those two ladies are special mention for this community, and I believe they are also my subscribers, and I can't appreciate enough. Yeah, so that, and next I want to introduce a Devi's Witch vlog from Devi. So Devi, she is very creative, so the deck that I choose for her is probably a lot of people, this is really famous deck, but I choose this, the Enchanted Tarot. Why I chose this is because how amazing she is with all the creating things. And when I see her creations, especially like last time I saw unboxing that I watched from Selena, that was from Devi. Oh my god, so amazing, so every time when I pick up this deck I actually remember about her. So like when I was about to make this 300 subscribers, 10 decks, 10 subscribers, I was like straight up, okay, I'm gonna put Devi with this deck, because as you know, this is from Amy Zerner and Monte Farber, and this imagery itself, Amy saw it one each details. So yeah, and then Devi is like that, she makes things from one each, put together one each details. So yeah, so this is definitely for Devi, and she has so many things that are in her on her channel about healing work, what I should say, it's like a lot of things are so valuable to elevate yourself to the next level. It's not just like a lot of tarot tubers or are only showing tarot and all that practice, but those people that I'm talking about here is not just that. They share their work, they share what they read, they share how they make it. that's what these people are amazing. You know, it's not just doing walkthrough. It's not just doing showing their practice. You know, journal or anything like that. They actually share their knowledge 100%. Yeah, so this one was definitely for Debbie, and then maybe if you know her, you're like, yeah, that's right, that's because oh my god, everything she does is so beautiful and so talented. Yeah, so and then she does something like that charm exchange or something like that. You know, the bad part about me is even though I watch a lot of videos, I don't comment because I'm scary cat. But I'm learning little by little to trying to show my, you know, respect and trying to comment on all of your videos. So you know, if you are new subscribers, and if I don't follow your channel or anything like that, please hit me up on the comment section and say, hey, I have channel too, and you know, let's follow each other to trying to support this community. Yeah, so this is for Debbie, and I chose the Enchanted Tarot. Okay, next I want to go with the Moon Rain Magic, and I chose for her is the Citadel. So this book is this deck is mass market by Fez Inc. Right, and if you know, this is my one of absolute favorite oracle, and why I chose this for her, Moon Rain Magic, is because oh my god, her knowledge. So her channel shares you all those things that how you can do divination. I even have her printout copy for the geomancy. I use geomancy for my clients all the time after I met her, you know, and I print all this out. I hope you can see something like this. So if you go to her YouTube channel, she actually offered this for free. I left, you know, tip for it because there's a tip jar, you know, but oh my god, this is so valuable. So yeah, it's like you know, she share her knowledge with all of us. Sorry, I have more study things too, but yeah, so she share all this and how you do it in her channel. So if you're interested, that everybody I mentioned here is on the description box. But yeah, I have this is I think some special edition, I think so. I think this is special edition, and I think they still have it, but that's why there is black and red, and it actually came with it. But so yeah, this, oh my god, this oracle deck, I don't know what it is, just hit me right in my alley. It's just the imagery amazing. Of course, imagery is just absolutely amazing, but so more so something is about this oracle deck. And you know, I also have her the flower oracle deck that is same from Luminol 11, but this is so her Moon Rain Magic. She is exactly like how the beauty in the wisdom, in the beauty, in everything. It's like I don't know how to explain, and she is so authentic, and she is so sweet. So yeah, this deck, oh my god, definitely. I trying to, so you know, I did the 10 decks for life last time. There's so many decks that I chose for life is could be chosen for them, but what I did actually was I purposely didn't choose the same deck, even though there were so much like I wanted to choose it so bad, you know, so many of them, but so many of the decks for them, but that's okay. I trying to go for something different. I didn't chose any of the same deck. Yeah, so that being said, yeah, this deck is definitely, because of the knowledge of her, is more like I can't even mention anybody else that has the knowledge like she does. And I appreciate that she's sharing those, and I hope that she will build more followers in future. So if you didn't follow her, or if you don't know about her, please check out her channel. She is amazing. Yeah, and is sharing all the knowledge. So yeah, that's why I chose this for her. And this is the Citadel, and I choose this deck for a Moon Rain Magic. Yep. Yoisho. Okay, next, I want to mention Boho Mystic. So she is actually new friend of me, but she reached me out through email, and then we became close. And the deck that I chose for her is the Star Child Tarot. Why I chose this deck for her is because of her channel. So she is not, she isn't like, you know, she isn't like me, that it's not like share the practice or unboxing decks or reviewing books. She's not like that. What she's doing is she does free reading at her channel. So for me, she is a star seed, that probably that was her mission, you know, that they guide her to do that. And that's not easy, believe me, because when I started YouTube, that was my first main. I wanted to do reading in a channel. I wanted to give the world free reading. But what happened was you know, I can't read it if I don't receive it. And then that happens a couple times, and I'm like, oh my god, if this is happening all the time, I can't update video constantly. So that's why I switched the direction to, you know, just show myself with what I like to do, etc. But yeah, that's why I look up to her, that what she does every single day. For like, I look up to all those people that they do those kind of you know, readings. How you guys, how they can receive the message so frequently you know, because me, I have to meditate for the person, meditate for the energy. Example, if you are gonna do reading for Libra, I have to meditate for a while, and that, you know, that's how I do readings. I meditate, and the image comes up in my head, and then the message start coming out. So yeah, that's why I have to kind of change the direction. But I look up to those people, and I chose this deck for Boho Mystic, because I definitely think that she is some star seed that, you know, those reading was mission probably for her. That's why she's doing it, right? And also she creates, I think she already created like 5 decks. So like I said, every person's channel is gonna be down below. So if you didn't know her, or if you are interested in her free reading, please stop by and say hi to her. yeah, so this is the Star Child Tarot by Daniel Noel. Daniel Noel, I think. How come she don't put name here? Yeah, but Daniel Noel. And this is the Star Child Tarot. This is Akashic edition. I have the other edition too. Yeah, I'm crazy. Okay, so next, I am doing a who I should talk to. Okay, I'm gonna do the Wild Witch. So she probably everybody knows her name as a star. And what I chose for her is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Poland. Why I chose this deck is, oh my god, because she is, I think you know why. Look at this back. So she is this. She is living like, she is so bubbly. She is so grounded. She is so earth. It's a I just don't know how to say it, but she is like sun. She is like star, giving us hope, and I love everything about her. So this deck is, if you know me, this deck is really sentimental for me because of the death card. And this deck is definitely connect me with my grandmother. And I will show you, but this is almost like, so this is that deck. So this is me. This is my grandma, you know. And then why I chose this for star is that how she speak, how soft she speak, it reminds me of my grandmother, that she was always the person that like telling me that you're an angel and telling me that you are special. And you know what I like about Star is when every time when she does her video, she said, you know, do what you love, you know. She's saying like, don't let anybody stop you for what you love to do. And that was my grandma. So I love about her so much, and and I chose this deck for star because of it. And this deck speaks so much, so many things, and still support in every other way. I love this. And then each card, it has animal and it has some entity. I call this fairy, so there is fairy. So yeah, this is definitely for star. So this is, you know, this is 9 of coins, but still have fairy right here, and then there's each card has animal in it. So yeah, I look at this beautiful sun. Yeah, so I chose this deck, Everyday Enchantment Tarot for star. And you know what, can I tell you something? I think this deck is so outrated because this is gorgeous. And the thing is that Poppy, when she did the guidebook, she said that she wanted to write more and more. But then the thing was, if she has to add more pages, she has to pay more money. So that's why only this much she could put in here. And unfortunately, she's not with us anymore. She went back to home first. But yeah, this is one of my favorite deck. I could have chose this for deck for life too, but it's so many decks. Because 10 decks are the way that I have to choose the 10 deck was make sure that I can keep those information about tarot to study. That's why a lot of 10 decks had like a chunky book that almost like grimoire. So yeah, I chose this for Star the Wild Witch, and it's the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Okay, next I would like to choose okay, I'm gonna do this one. And this deck is called the Stone and Shadow Oracle by Ray Seraphim Barker. This is gorgeous. But so who I chose is Miss Moonlight Musing. So this deck hits me in the heart, in a deep way. I can talk to so many souls and spirit through this deck. Guidebook itself, it's so kind, so gentle, and no pushy, or not too soft, but in the right place. And then it's always there for me. And Miss Moonlight Musing is that. So she's my subscriber since in the beginning, okay? And then she always commented for me, and then she always supported me in so many ways. And this deck helped me in so many ways that it's like, if I'm gonna choose the deck for her, this is it. She know me deeply, and she understand me deeply, and she probably knows my bad day and good day, and then the day that I can't sometimes make good video, but she didn't care. She always were there for me and cheering me up, and commenting for me to motivate me, that I show me that she's still there. And I appreciate for that. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah, so this is definitely, yeah, the Miss Moonlight Musing. Thank you, and I can't thank enough for your love, your support, and kindness. And everything. Let me sip the coffee because I don't want to cry. I know probably in some place I'm gonna cry anyway. But yeah, so I chose this deck for Miss Moonlight Musing. And this deck is called the Stone and Shadow Oracle by Ray Seraphim Barker. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is probably one of top 5 favorite oracle for me. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Okay, next. Sorry, it's a long video, but like I said, have a coffee and please hang out with me, okay? And if you didn't subscribe yet, I will appreciate that if you hit subscribe and give me love. Okay, next I am doing Aries Witchcraft, Courtney by Aries Witchcraft. So her, I really wanted to choose Lilith deck, but I already showed the deck last week, so I decided to go with the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. On her channel, she shared her knowledge and she showed it in a real way, which is, you know, example, a lot of people think that, you know, dark energy are bad or anything like that, but she explained everything. Her channel that explained about Lilith is amazing. You know, seriously, like I said that earlier too, I should comment it if I watch, but I was so shy and I didn't. But okay, why I chose this deck is I clearly can see that me and her as a sister vampires, you know, and then go on the top of high building and look for next meal. We're gonna be like, oh, how about that guy, you know? Yeah, so that's why I chose this deck for her. And well, if you want to learn things about, like, you know, other goddesses, that like definitely Lilith, but then she also talks about like energy vampires, or like the real vampires, or like the mystery that people probably thinks those are mystery, but then for her that's a practice, and then she share her knowledge with it, and it's so amazing in the way that she talks. And you know, she will kind of like what is that called, she will section out for this, that, and you know, all the video has a different knowledge into it. Yeah, but this deck is because I chose, like I said, I can see that like we are vampire sisters, and yeah, make a choice for what we can have for next. Yeah, it's just absolutely, this is us. This is us, Courtney. And I really appreciate that you support my channel, give me a comment, and all the support that you give me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Courtney. And I chose this deck for you, and it was the Bohemian Gothic Tarot by Baba Studio. Okay. And I think there is 1, 2, 3 left. Three wonderful people left. And okay, next I would like to do is Crossroads of Yuna Leska. So I actually met her not too long ago, and why I am connecting this much is because we probably had a connection in past life, and I chose 2 decks for her. First deck is the Tower of the Huntress. Because she's a fighter, she is the military member, and she is definitely the fighter in so many ways. And this is her. She loves nature. She creates everything, and her energy. So today I was watching her video and I started seeing her aura. Oh my god, a lot of naked. Naked. Okay, so there's a lots of so her energy was almost like really light, almost white, but it's not white, yellow. And then there's such a beautiful light pink, slightly pink in it. And I was like, oh my god, her aura is just absolutely beautiful. And yes, I chose this deck for her. The first one, like I said, I chose 2 decks for her. And because of this one, she's definitely fighter. And like I said, this is Tower of Huntress. So she even shared all the recipes for, like, you know, for how to make face serum. Also, she shares her walk, her how she do Reiki. She also share how to I mean, she share everything that on her, about her practice in the life, in her life, and I love about that. Yep. And like I said, because you know she is a member of the military, she's definitely a fighter, and you can tell most of this imagery, they are ready to fight. And when I wanted to, you know, this is, I didn't try to think of it. It's just like, oop, her, yep, this one. And also she, when I first met her, what I felt was she reminds me of home. So home means Japan, Korea. That's my home, you know. And her energy, I don't know if in past life, maybe we both are Asian, maybe not. I can't, unfortunately, I can't read people's past. I wish I can, so I would know who I was. But so second deck I chose for Yuna is the Bottom Tarot by Miyako M, because like I said, it reminds me of my home. And the Bottom Tarot is basically made with all the folklore stories in Japan. And it's different. And a lot of folklore story in Japan is like they're fighters. You know, they're fighters, especially like, look at this. So they're fighters. And yeah, she definitely reminds me of my home. And she goes all over the country, world, right? She said that she was once stationed in Okinawa, and I used to live in Okinawa, and my grandma used to live right next to Okinawa. It's like only like 45 minutes airplane ride, because you know, in Japan we have a lots of small islands, and Okinawa is one of the islands all the way down south, and my grandma and me just live right top of it, but still we have to take airplane. Yeah, but yeah, so when I met her, I was like, oh my gosh, she reminds me of home so much. And then I asked her, did you ever been a station in Japan? And then she's like, yeah, I was been Okinawa. I was like, wow, I used to live in Okinawa, you know. So yeah, this deck is definitely, I chose for her because she reminds me of the stories that I knew when I was kid, you know. And yeah, that's why I chose this, that it's a Boten Tarot by Miyako M. And I think I saw this on sale a couple days ago at Raffle something that she sold all the indie decks. Yeah, I saw it in there, so I don't think it's out of print, and it's the Boten Tarot. Okay, next I want to talk about the more intuitive me, Elizabeth. Oh my god, I love Elizabeth. So I chose her for deck. The deck that I chose for Elizabeth is Journey to Oz and Wonderland. So why I chose this for her, maybe you guys already know, because she's so bubbly. She's always happy. I love her laugh, her giggle laugh. And she's just absolutely beautiful person inside and out, not only her soul. And this color is definitely her soul. She has all the colors with the gold in it. That's her. And this is definitely her deck. I mean, yeah, like that's how I see her. She is so magical. She is so whimsical. And she's so lovable. And I love everything about her. She is so wonderful. What she does is she does share her practice. She does free reading once a week. She also does the meditation once a week. I think that's called meditation. She brings one person, and then you sit there. I actually is there a lot of times, but I don't comment it because I don't want to bother meditation too. I just say hi. If I can make it by the beginning, I say hi. But then if I'm late, clockwise late, I'm just not gonna say nothing. I just join it and walk with them. But this is definitely for me is this is Elizabeth. Yeah, all the colors and the sweetness and then the softness, and even though in the softness she has strength in it, So yeah, that's why I chose this deck for Elizabeth. And she has the channel that called the more intuitive me. And yeah, that's, look at this. Yes, see, this is all her. She has so many wisdom, so many knowledge, and she does so many practice, and she loves what she does, So yeah, so I chose this for her, and her name is Elizabeth, and she is the more intuitive me. Yep. Okay, and 2 more to go. 2 more beautiful people. Okay, so next I am choosing the deck. It's gonna be 2 decks again. Sorry about that, but it's my channel, it's my video, so I will do what I want. It says 10 decks, but sorry, it wasn't 10 deck. Forgive me. Okay, so next, who I want to talk to is Underneath the Veil of Marigolds, Yadira. So first deck I chose for her is Rumen Tarot, and this is the deck that actually is a candle human. Yep, candle human. And mine is all trimmed, but it came with a black edge, and card was itself was more bigger. This one comes with how many cards? So this was included both. This one has like a lots of major. It's like 80 something card of the major. Yeah, it has 81 major and all the minors. So and there is the nudity card too, so I have to pick out the nudity card. Okay, but it is from all the different artists in Europe, and they are all candles. They are all made by candle wax. So that's perfect for Yadira, isn't it? But then more so, there's so many knowledge in this card. You see, this is candle. Oh, it's nudity. Wait, there's a nudity card here too. Okay, I have to. Sorry, there is so many nudity cards. Hold on. I thought that it wasn't in here, but I guess it was. Okay. Okay, so this side is a this side is minor, and this side is major. And actually, minor itself goes to the map. So that's why I chose, especially because why I chose for her is that she is definitely guiding all of us to make a map for our own life. You know, she always talks about like, you know, you don't have to do perfect practice, or you don't have to have a perfect items. You know, if you don't have this, you can use this for replacement. And she shared that knowledge, and then she say those things, you know, like oh, if you don't have this, just, you know, replace with this, when she's showing her magic, how to do it. And this major had so many tears and magical thing in it. Oh my god, if I can show you. So there is tears, you know, they have like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. It's like a level, you know. And this knowledge that what she has with the Egyptian knowledge, to how to make oil, how to make candle, etc., is this deck is her. And then they talk about alchemy, you know, they talk about albedo, negredo, rubedo, all those things. Amazing deck that, like, there's so many things in it, and they are candle wax people. How perfect is that? Yeah, so that's why I chose this. And then it, like I told you, from all over Europe, so the imagery is like, they have so many flavor of the imagery. It's just cool, isn't it? Yeah, so this is definitely her. You know, so many things, so many colors, so many, like, she is so strong. You know, Yadira is so powerful, you know, but then she has those, like, such a kind heart for the people that deserves, and I appreciate that. So Yeah, that's why I chose this for her. You know, can you tell why I chose this for her? This have all the seasons. This have all those different things. This has some, I don't know how to explain it, but this is definitely her. And how I actually use the minor and major separate. I never use major and minor together with this deck, because that's how powerful it is. But minor, like I said, it goes with the map. I don't know if I can show you if there was imagery here. And then also, yep, so this was the minor. So minor is, if you put all the minor together, it will be look like that. And then also court card is separate. Yeah, so this is, so this deck is like every her knowledge could be in this deck. The dark, light, I don't know, it's all leveled up. Just amazing. Amazing. So this is the Women's Tarot, and I chose this deck for Underneath the Veil, Marigolds, Yadira. Can you tell? Yeah, she is powerful, but she has this in her too. That's what I'm talking about. This deck is, see, she has this in it too, in my opinion. Yeah, so this is, I chose this deck and Yadira. Okay, next. Let me put everything back because I just don't want that to be dropped. And it comes with the dice. So yeah, I use the dice. Or you don't have to use the dice. It's this imagery, a lot of people say it's almost like a role-playing game. I think all those artists that they used is connected to that role-playing game. So if you're the game lover, I don't know if this deck is still in print, but yeah, you will definitely like this. Yeah, it's a Roman tarot. And the last but not least, you know who I'm gonna bring it up. Yes, Selena from Essence of the Moon. Wait, I have to show you one more deck, okay, for Yadira. Oh my god, what am I doing? So this is, I chose for Yadira because the magic she shared with us, and she gives us all the information. So this is the Death Dora Oracle. This is the back. And like I said, why I chose this for her is because this is the ingredients for magic. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. So this deck is really powerful. There's lots of hidden imagery. And why I chose this for Yadira is she has lots of hidden knowledge. She is so authentic. She is such an old soul. And she just gives us all the information that she knows. And here you go. Now you have all the information. Do your own. That's her. And this deck is the same. This deck is like, here you go. This is the imagery here. And if you see it or not, is your choice. So here you go. You go figure it out. And yeah, that's why this is her. Look at this. It says void, but still have flower in it. Why? Well, you go figure out. Yeah, so this is definitely Yadira, and I appreciate her so much. I love her so much. And I just placed order for my candle, and I can't wait to receive that to put in my Egyptian altar behind me. I ordered those candles with a two serpent on it, and I am so looking forward to put that on my altar. And also I ordered self-love, because I'm no good at self-love. And so yeah, I chose this for Yadira, and this is Death Dora Oracle. And this one I got from Etsy. If you're interested, I don't know if there's information here. Let's see. Oh, there is no information. Interesting. So there is no information. I'm sorry about that. But if you just Google this name, it will come up, and it is from Etsy. Okay. And the last but at least, like I said, it's gonna be Selena, the Essence of the Moon. She is, wow, she is, I don't know what to say. She is so special to me. She just, I don't know, because it's not like we know each other for years and years, but we became so close, and now we call each other sisters. Well, she has a lot of sisters and I'm one of them. But I appreciate that still. And then what I chose for her is the first deck. I chose 2 decks for her. The first deck I chose for her is the Oracle of Many Paths. So this deck, if you know this deck, you know that all this imagery is going to be one big picture. And this is from Prisma Vision and James. What was? Sorry, James R. So her name is James. Oh my God. So who published this deck and who creator is from the Prisma Visions, James. So he has a lot of decks. I have couple her decks, couple his decks, and everything is, I love everything he creates. I even have his drawing in my altar too. But anyway, yeah. So why I chose this for Serena is because she is the person that I bond many paths together. She is the person that has so many talent. She's good at everything. You know, it's not just magic she's good at. She's good at everything, and she's so smart. You know, and yet she is okay for me to be her sister, and more so the way she guides me is like she is just giving me one each puzzle piece to make my life whole. Every single time when I talk to her, she passed me the one each piece of my puzzle. And then every time when the puzzle is, there, it basically giving the view of map. And I appreciate that. And in one point, the map will be complete, right? But that's why I chose this deck. And this deck is not just the oracle. This deck is actually a tarot deck. But then there's no title in it. There is only number. And you have to just figure out that which path you want to go. There's your choice that which path you want to take. And that's but then there's a pieces here. So it's almost like what I said about Yarira too. But then this is also too that Serena is also giving me one each piece of the puzzle in the front of me. And here you go. I can teach you this. But then if you want to go for it and do it, or you're going to just ignore it, it's your choice. And that's why it's like I chose this oracle of many paths, because there is so many choices in this way. This the roadmap of life. I made bad choice sometimes in the past, but I also grateful for the choice that I made. And this deck is that. And James also write that in a guidebook too, that there's so many paths we can choose, or we can just ignore. But that's everything is about your choice. Nothing more, nothing less. It's yours, and life is always ours. And go on from there. So maybe I should, what I liked about what they said about there, I wanted to kind of read a couple things. There are so many paths. If anything, this life has taught me that paths are infinite. There are many versions of ourselves that unfold into other realities of our own existence. For every choice we do and do not make, another visions of ourselves exists in another dimension, and so on. Or I began the creation of this oracle as an attempt to visualize that my garden of forking path might look like. How that the oracle is finished, I realized that it is something different. It is map of our free will as human beings. It is an ode to take time passing by, and how messy, beautiful, and unexpected every day can be. That ever-changing, ever-growing beauty of life. That's what helped me finish the map. To treat the map as if I am traveling through it too, not as a series of choices to choose from, but rather as an infinite playground. So something like that. And I really like how he put in the guidebook. He's like, it's amazing when you take the time to think about it. What? Okay, the missing stories unfold in. Yeah, so it's like he's talking about all those things that he go through. The choice that he made, the choice that he didn't make. But then that's all the map included. and so on, you know. So it's never too late to start. It's never too late to you know, to have dream and hope. And Selena taught me that. Selena showed me it's okay for me to be myself. You know, it's okay for me to be it's okay for me to be be not perfect. It's, you know, like she's like, well, you know, your video that doesn't have to be perfect, just post it, you know, just go for it. That's her. And then it's not like, okay, after she say that, it's not like she's gonna just leave it there. She support after that. She support 100%. She comment on my video every single time. She shared my my videos, you know, all those things. And that's why I have a 300 subscribers right now. I could never done that without her, Yadira's help. So, you know, so crossroads of, you know, Leska's help, or like all these people that I just mentioned, and you guys, these 300 subscribers, you guys brought me to here, and I can't appreciate that. And I have one more deck that I want to share. This is her Circle of Door Tarot. I don't really share this deck with you guys because this is 100% my altar deck. And so she's definitely, why I chose this deck for her is because she's my witch sister in every other way. And I can see that we do ritual together. I can see that we hang out all the time. I wish we live next to each other. But like I said, she has so many sisters, and I am one of them, and I am so lucky. But yeah, this is definitely I wanted to go really quick. I'm sorry, I can't just, yeah, so I chose this, and this is 100% my emotional, mental help, the practice help deck. And this is called Circle of Doors Tarot. And this one I also got from Etsy if you're interested. And yeah, so this was the last deck. And now let's talk about the giveaway. I hope you enjoyed all these decks. Okay, so the giveaway, I'm still working on the giveaway bag because you know that I messed up the stitch for the pink one, and then I started doing with the purple one, and unfortunately in the video it barely can see the stitches, because I tell you, the darker color it is, the yarn is, the harder to crochet. So a lot of beginners, they avoid black, but I started to taking video with the purple color and it didn't show anything. So I have to tear everything out, and I decided to start it with the gray again, and so it's not finished. But it's gonna be finished by next week when I do the drawing. And the giveaway is gonna be these two, but different colors. So this one is going to be already adapted from someone. So this is not the giveaway, but exactly the same style. Exactly the same style with the gray color. And this. So this bag is actually it's tying like this, but you can use it for the regular size, which is you can just put it in here and you can just close it and you can just use it like that. And you don't even have to use this tie. You can just take this tie off. This is a removable tie. Or you can put the small deck all the way on the bottom and then you can hold 3 times and roll it like that. And it's up to you guys. This is not for the giveaway. This is I made for someone, but it's gonna be same style. So this is gonna be different color, same style, and then this is gonna be also different color, same style. So these two is gonna be giveaway, and then for the 300 subscribers. So I want to do the quiz, and who wants to comment, and I wanted to do the drawing from there. So the question is going to be question for the answer you have to do is, okay, what deck I chose for the Wild Witch, aka Star. And that's gonna be answer. You have to put the answer in the description box, and I will choose the winner from the whoever collect the answer. Okay, so that's how you're gonna enter the giveaway. But then again, giveaway is going to be 2 bags. One is this one, and then one is this one, but both it's going to be different color. Okay, and the questions for you to answer is what deck I chose in this video for the Wild Witch Star, aka Star. Okay, that's for it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, please subscribe to my channel, and see you next week. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and don't forget, you are the magic. Bye guys.